Welcome to Motivated Living.
Change is on the horizon.
What is up, wonderful world of YouTube? My name's Chris, and this is Motivated Living. Thanks for tuning in. All my subscribers, welcome back. If you're not subscribed, please take a minute, hit the subscribe button. Like the video, talk to me. I love comments. I don't get a lot of them, so talk to me, man. I'm human just like you. Matter of fact, I remember I put my pants on today. One leg, then the other leg, and I think the majority of the people do. So I'm just the guy on the other side of the camera. I like to come talk to you guys, bring positive type vibes, good vibes, and talk about real issues as they come up. I haven't done one like this in a little while, and usually I'm not scripted. If something comes to mind or is weighing on my heart, I bring it to you guys. Doing something different. Usually I'm out in my garage. I made like a little setup with the bricks and the subscribe thing for everybody. You can see it in some of my other videos. I decided to bring a little tripod in, sit in the living room. Here I was getting ready for, not really bed, because I can't go to sleep for about 4 more hours. Usually I'm working this time, getting prepared to start that part of the work week, and I do that, and then I do my other little work during the days, and family stuff. And I have a very positive wife. She's my blessing, kind of like say my rock, but she's tormented and suffers every day, just on a physical level, where she has a plethora of health issues, and you see your partner suffer like that every day, and there's only so much you can do. And even when you're doing all you can, it's still hard, to just sit there and know you can't do anything about it except be there. And she tells me it's enough, and but it's still hard. And I don't know if anybody else out there is going through anything like that, whether if it's a family member, a loved one, friends, going through something that you see is devouring them on a certain level, and all you can do is just be there. From the feedback I get from her and watching certain things, sometimes that's all they need, and it matters. It means a great deal for them just to have the support system. And I don't go through all that stuff, but as you see, I'm taxed, meaning I've got all kinds of stuff going on too, and I'm not complaining or comparing it, because we're talking like with someone's health issues, but to where we're talking about, I always have these bags under my eyes. Usually I wear a hat, hoping that the light coming down hides them a little bit. And it could be lack of sleep, stress, I don't know, but I don't like them. And now I pointed them out, so you're all probably zooming in like, well, if we weren't, we are now. So, but all we can do is just take things one day at a time, and this is what I tell people. Be the best that you can be. I think we've all been probably burned or screwed over by somebody else, and eventually it leads to a bitterness or a brick wall. Kind of like a backstory to why I picked the bricks as my backdrop when I do my other videos. And I always keep this brick wall up. So it was kind of odd to come and start getting in front of the camera and talking to guys, to y'all, guys, gals, and sharing certain things. Because some of these videos I will get personal and deep, and I don't like talking to people. I don't, not on personal stuff. I keep it up inside, and, I talk to my wife about it. She's my best friend. But, and it took a long time for me to even get there. But, not always a good thing, so I throw things out to help other people who are like me, who don't like to talk to people or share their feelings or whatever it may be. You get a piece of paper and a pen out, write stuff out. This would eventually help me to grow, because I had so much stuff in there to where I was just being an asshole. Pardon my language, but for cussing, I cuss, I do, but I try to keep it off my videos as much as possible, because I never know if a youngin's gonna be watching, or I don't want to offend anybody, but I am going to be me, and that's the good thing about watching me. So I'd write it out, and when you get done, burn it or tear it up, flush it. But it was a means of helping me get things off my chest because I don't like talking to people. But a lot of that stems from, one, how I was raised, and then, two, coming up in the streets, how I did, way back when. I grew up in East Cleveland, and certain things you just kept to yourself, being that emotional or sharing stuff could be viewed as a weakness, and then you get other people, they try to prey on the weakness, which means you gotta encounter that, and it's constant battle. So, and granted, for most of us in society now, maybe not most of us, but a lot of us, it's not like that, anymore. But we hold on to certain things. I've had my wife compare past things in my life, like she's like, "Baby, you're not there anymore. You don't have to," it's a valid point. But we hang on to certain things. As people, it's hard to sometimes change when you've been a certain way for so long. It doesn't mean change is a bad thing. I'm doing my blank stare. I didn't prepare anything. And usually, like I said, I don't. I'll drive and talk, ride the motorcycle and talk. If it's on my mind, I'll share it with y'all. And like I said, I haven't brought one of these type of videos in a while. So, so go back as we were talking back and forth. As humans, all we can really do is, whether if it's for somebody else or period, is to do the best you can. Be real. If you can help somebody, help them. You don't have to put yourself out there to help somebody. I mean, it could be something as simple as, you see an elderly couple coming behind you, or man, woman, whatever, or, hold the door. Kind word, a smile. I know in some of my studies I've seen that just a smile, you earn blessings in that. And, it said they're contagious. You smile at somebody, and 9 out of 10 times it provokes a smile back. So it's just a small gesture that you can do. And, deep down inside, you're not doing it to get anything back, in return. I'm not holding the door open for somebody, to get money out of them or anything like that. A little unseen stuff. But, you get a reward in just knowing you help somebody and you go about your day. And here I'm this tattooed up guy. Most people are tattoo artists or have been there. You tend to get them, and it tends to, in some places, where people don't know me, get them looks, or I've seen people clutch their purse a little bit tighter, like I'm gonna mug them or something, and and then when you do something like that for them, or next thing you know, they look over and you're helping a little older woman, pull their groceries out of her cart, load them in her car for her, and it's just all about, them are the things we take with us, the little things that matter. Sometimes I have that conversation where, man, I want this fancy thing, this or that. But in the end, all that fancy stuff don't matter because it's not going with you. I think it's the good that we do on this earth is what goes with us. And I guess it all depends on a spiritual level what you believe. Are you just going to disappear and you're done? Are you going to come back as something else? Are you going to face the judgment seat and either go up or down? Or or if you believe the paradise might be on this level and not up there, not here. I don't know, but we're just working for a greater good in the end. And you may not see the end result, but that's kind of where your faith comes in. I know if it came down to it, not knowing what's going to happen at the end, I'd rather have good deeds there waiting, and in case it really is real, than have a bunch of bad deeds because I lived all carelessly and did a bunch of wrongs, and now my bad deeds are outweighing my good deeds, and you want that balance where your good deeds are going to outweigh your bad deeds. So yeah, I'm just rambling. I'm off topic, I guess, and I don't know if you're even still watching. If you are, thank you. And even if you watched for a second and then took off, so try to do good. If things are bothering you, try to get them out. If you find other ways to help you, like dealing with a not so good situation or something that is painful to watch, or like you said, watching somebody suffer or struggle every day, and you feel a certain kind of way and have a way to you can make yourself feel better. You know, drop it in the comments. If not for me, for other people. You know, because they look down there and they read that. You know, it might be something that could help somebody else. You know, pay it forward. And I guess that's all really I have to say. It's late. I wasn't even going to do any videos this week, which isn't fair to people who are subscribed, because you subscribe for a reason. I don't know if it's because we're friends, you know, out here in the world, or if it's because you stumbled across my channel and you like something there, or if you're just like a good person, you're like, I'm gonna support this fella, you know, I'm gonna subscribe, you know, whatever the reason is. I appreciate it, you know. I may never know why, and I'm all right with that, you know, but I know I owed you guys to bring some content, and you know, certain things have been chopping around in my head, so I just figured I'd share my ramblings. And I did a fragrance review one, because them are in here on this channel too. Usually my daughter does them with me, and she's passed out sleeping, so instead of sitting in the garage tonight, because it's like 1,000,000 degrees, I figured I'd just pull this in on the couch. I'm comfortable in my little jammy jams, and here in a few hours I can actually go to sleep, preparing for the work night for tomorrow night. Tonight, technically, you know. And so, yeah, I hope I brought some good content to you guys. Anything on your mind, anything whatsoever, drop it down in the comments. Certain other things you want to see or talk about, any issues that are bothering you, or, you know, I'm an open book. We can talk, we'll chop it up. I make a video on it, and share my personal experiences. And that's the beautiful thing about communicating with other people, you know, and I learn it all the time. There's somebody who knows something else, or somebody else who's been there, done that. You know, it might shock you who might have been there and done that, and who might be able to give good feedback. And if I couldn't, but it's in the comment line, maybe somebody else will see it and they can comment and give the content back. You know, we all work together. Teamwork makes the dream work. Thanks for tuning in, guys, gals, people. I appreciate you guys. Motivated living. Changes on the horizon. Be blessed. Peace.